are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim, and today we get a full baseball slate. And then at the end, we can go over a Canadian football game. We get an Eastern Division matchup between Hamilton and Montreal that I'm actually really interested in. But before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we'll take a look back at what happened yesterday, what went right and what went wrong in the world of sports betting. Yesterday was a good day for me. It would have been a great day if you took the NFL up. I was on, I'll go to the NFL last. Baseball, I swept the board, which was nice. 3-0 in baseball, had the Giants' first five. Winner, had the Brewers' first five. Colton Wong Brewers run line. Colton Wong run line catches last night. He hits 3 home runs, counting for all 5 RBIs. And then Philadelphia Phillies came through. Ring that bell. They beat the Braves, but I had the first 5 plus 125. Cash it. And then I had in college football, I won my only bet last night. I had the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Money line minus 130, which came through. They won 41-24. Big win for them as they beat down the Georgia State Panthers, which I don't think are going to be very good this year. And then Thursday Night Football, I had the Steelers plus 4.5 in money line. A good bet. I thought the under 40 was fine. I thought the under 40 was looking good. And it was all the way, it was 23-14. And the Steelers get the ball back. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm either going to cash my plus 4.5 or I'm going to cash my under 40 if they punch it. If they don't punch it in for a touchdown, I'll cash the under. If they punch it in for a touchdown, I'll cash the plus 4.5. Fine, I'm going to hit one. They kick a field goal down 9 points with 2 minutes to go. Pushes my total. And then with some fluky, I don't know what the hell they were doing at the end there. This almost reminds me of the that Ravens-Browns game a couple years ago where it ended on a safety to ruin a push. That was brutal. The under 40 lost on that touchdown at the end. It was going to be a push, but it lost because of the fluky touchdown. So I went 0-3 in the NFL last night. I was 9-4 of like 6.6 units on primetime games heading into last night. That definitely took a little bit of a beating there. But overall, I went 4-3. I was up about 1.5 units, so it was a decent night. It could have been way better, but it was not bad. So what about you, Tim?
Well, the site went 5-0. That was pretty nice to see. Because on the site we had Philadelphia, which was a nice little winner there. We had the Guardians run line, which was a nice plus money as well there. And we had the under in that Arizona game, which was 1-1 into the 9th. 1 run on the top, 2 runs on the bottom. Didn't matter. Still went under. So 3-0 in baseball last night. College football went 2-0.
You snuck a play by me.
Yeah, I made sure Nick knew after the game was over. We had Coastal minus 2.5, and we had the under in the Chattanooga, Illinois game, which finished 31-0. Hey, it's exactly what I thought was going to happen. So it worked out. We cashed it. So Nick's not mad at me for not telling him that I put it up on the site. Anyways, but we cashed that. That was nice to see. And we went 5-0 on the site. I believe we're up like 558 or something on the site. So that was nice to see last night. In terms of other baseball plays that I had that did not work out, Toronto and Houston run line. Because, of course, the one day I don't bet on the Orioles, they're going to come out and they're going to Kyle Bradish threw 8 2/3 of shutout game. Seriously? I don't know. That was kind of rough. But hey, it's fine. Ended up going myself 2-2 in MLB yesterday. It happens. But we got a full slate today and ready to jump into it with a bunch of games that are kind of gross.
Yeah.
But we'll go ahead and say hi to the chat real quick. And then we'll move on from there. What's up, Justin? What up, Earle Bros? I hit the like button. Appreciate that. You effed up bad. I forgot to come home home last night after celebrating cashing on the brownies. I'm so dead when I get home and probably single. Oh well, at least I cashed enough to buy another girlfriend. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Unfortunately, you're a Braves fan, so I don't know if you can necessarily get another girl. I mean, we'll keep on moving on, Nick.
Yeah, we're gonna kick it off with this marquee matchup. Are they really minus 150? Did I type that in right? I think they're minus 115, and I typed that in wrong.
Yeah, I feel like that's not right, Nick.
I was gonna say I don't think the Pirates should be minus 150 versus anybody, and that would be an easy play on the Cubbies. But that's not the case.
Correct.
We have the Pirates. They're minus 115 home favorites. Total 8 in this game. Bryce Wilson taking on Javier Assad. We're seeing 7-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 62 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup here. Both these pitchers have not looked good. Assad with a 3.86 ERA, 1.52 whip, 8.10 strikeouts per nine, which is 20%. 5.40 walks per nine, a 284 BABIP, a 478 FIP, and a 4.95 SIERA. On the other side, Wilson with a 7.29 ERA, 1.62 whip, 6.49 strikeouts per nine, which is 15%. 2.57 walks per nine, a 343 BABIP, a 544 FIP, and a 4.45 SIERA. Take a look at where the money is coming in on this game here. Let me get off of college football from yesterday. There we go. No surprise. This is I need to refresh because it's still showing me the 20 seconds numbers. All right.
You got this, Nick.
Yeah, I've got this. We got 53% or 66% of the tickets are on the Cubbies. 55% of the cash is on the Pirates. 53% of the tickets are on the over when 61% of the tickets are on the under. So 2 bad pitchers and a little bit bigger money coming in on the under. But actually, this line has gone from 8 juice towards the under to 8 juice towards the over, which kind of maybe thinks that the market disagrees with this money coming in. Even though it's very limited tickets, I kind of lean over in this game. Both these pitchers, I think, can get tagged up a little bit here. So I'm going to lean towards the over in this game. I don't know if I'm going to get to it, but it's over or pass for me.
No, thank you. I'm just not going to go after this game. You get the Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates who don't care, and neither do I. This is a pick 'em for a reason. Cool. Maybe I'll lean towards an over just because these pitchers are not particularly good. I just see no reason to get to this one. I'm going to go after the teams that I know have motivation and actually care about the games. And neither of these teams are playing for anything. They're playing for exercise. I'm going to pass.
All right.
Yo. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Joe. Let's get it. Cubs money line in the under. You have fun with that. Also, Cubs first 5 plus a half. I don't hate it. Went 4-1 on football, then 2-4 on baseball, and Braves lost, but I didn't bet them. There you go. Not a bad night. It's like this Cubs money line plus 100, but run line is minus 1.5. Yeah, it's because it's a toss-up game. I don't
flipped, know. I think, right?
Huh?
I think it flipped. Yeah, and it just hasn't adjusted yet.
Yeah. Suppness. There we go. Oof. Suppness. Cubbies money line. Okay. 2-2 night for me. Fading the White Sox and Coastal minus 6.5. Never in doubt. Tech and Steelers loss. Yeah, Tech did not play well, and I didn't expect them to play well. And
I was leaning. I wanted West Virginia. I just didn't pull the trigger on them.
Did it end the exact way I figured it would? Let's see. Did it finish under? Yeah, 43 points. It finished under. Do you know why? Because Virginia Tech can't score.
Yeah, I didn't want anything to do with that total. Because
I wish I went after that one. I gave out the under on a power hour. So yeah. Tech looked okay early, but then full collapse. Yep. Oh, started a tad early. It happens. We started a little bit early today. I did mention either Steelers win or double-digit Brown victory. Yeah. Took a BS play in order for that to happen, but hey, good call. There you go. You're supposed to fade Chicago. He did. He did fade Chicago. All right, here's the team that actually cares.
Yeah, Milwaukee Brewers are at the Cincinnati Reds in this one. Brewers are minus 170 road favorites, total of 9 in this game. I was all over the Brewers yesterday, and they came through for me. Let's take a look at them today. 3-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right, 66 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Eric Lauer and Mike Minor is your pitching matchup for this one here. Both these pitchers not looking particularly great. Eric Lauer with a 6.05 ERA, 1.55 whip, 6.98 strikeouts per nine, which is 17%. 3.26 walks per nine, a 328 BABIP, a 466 FIP, and a 4.63 Sierra. On the other side, Mike Minor with a 5.52 ERA of 1.68 whip, 5.23 strikeouts per nine, 13%. 3.19 walks per nine, a 330 BABIP, a 542 FIP, and a 5.22 Sierra. Take a look where the money is coming in on this game here. Where is it? They don't have them sorted in American League, National League today, so it's taking an extra second to find it. 94% of the tickets and 97% of the cash is coming in on the Brewers. This line's actually gone down a little bit. 60% of the tickets and 57% of the cash is on the over, and it's moved not much, and I didn't expect it to move. It's not a significant amount there. I kind of like the Reds in this spot here, and looking at Fangraphs here, there's 3 teams with full line value today. The first one's the Cincinnati Reds. Now, obviously, I don't trust their bullpen for a full game play, but I'm going to take a shot with them here in the first 5 innings. I'm going to take the Reds first 5 at plus 135. I was all over the Brewers yesterday. The way the line's moving makes me think that this is a red spot for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Reds first 5 at plus 135.
I'm all for dogs, but why would we back Mike Minor, who belongs in the minors?
Why is this line moving this way, though?
I know. It's just I cannot back Mike Minor. It's just that's just not something I'm interested in doing at this point of the season. The Milwaukee Brewers are currently still sitting 2.5 games behind Philadelphia for that wild card. They got something to play for. Cincinnati's trying to play spoiler so that one of their division rivals doesn't get into the playoffs. But I'm not really interested in going after Mike Minor today, so I'm just gonna leave this game alone.
Yeah, it's 135, not 130. I typed in the wrong number.
There you go. Fade.
Yep.
You had a plus 2,200 same game parlay, under 10.5 rushing yards for both quarterbacks, under, and Steelers money line looked pretty good until the end. That's rough. Do any of your books offer preseason hockey? I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
I'll look for you, Ice.
Hits with 7 earned runs. What, Lauer in 1 start in Coors Field? That's what you're going to judge it off of? 1 start in Coors Field. I don't think you can really, because he's been pretty solid other than that 1 start in the worst stadium to pitch in. I don't know. I don't mind Lauer. It's not Milwaukee has been good. All right. What up, everyone? What a crazy end to that Thursday night football game. Yeah, I'm happy I stayed as far away from that game as I could. In fact, Reds full game plus 1.5 minus 115.
Don't hate it.
Eric Lauer
I'm just going to isolate it to the first 5 innings.
Oh, true. He hasn't pitched in 2 weeks. Maybe that's better for him. Yes, I am judging. Reds team total over. I can't go after this game.
I don't hate that, actually.
I do like this game, though.
Yeah, this game is kind of interesting. The Phillies are minus 150 favorites, total 7 in this game. Let's take a look at the weather in this game here in Philadelphia. 11-mile-an-hour winds blowing from the left to the right. Dang, sorry. 61 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Aaron Nola, Jake Odorizzi is your pitching matchup here. Odorizzi's not been bad as of late. 3.60 ERA, 1 whip, 8.55 strikeouts per nine, which is 24%, 2.25 walks per nine, 231 BABIP, a 391 FIP, and a 3.68 SIERA. On the other side, Aaron Nola with a 4.08 ERA, a 1.12 WHIP, 11.30 strikeouts per nine, which is 30%, 1.26 walks per nine, a 342 BABIP, a 213 FIP, and a 2.59 SIERA. Take a look at where this money is coming in on this game here. It's actually one of the higher bet games of the day. 54% of the tickets, 56% of the cash coming in on the Braves. And this line's moving up towards the Phillies. 82% of the tickets are on the over, but 59% of the cash is on the under. The line's moved from 7.5 down to a 7. Looking at my projected lines for this game, I have Philadelphia as a minus 179 favorite. Is that right? Minus 179. So actually, I think I may have lied earlier. I think there's a fourth team with full line value. Oh, wait, no, it's moved up to minus 163. So this line's a little off. I would lean towards the Phillies in this game. Maybe Phillies first 5 laying a half a run could be interesting. It's a minus 120. Expecting them to score something off of Jake Odorizzi. Could be an interesting look. I'm going to lean towards that. I might add this at the end of the show, but this is a pass for me at the moment.
Yeah, I'm going to fade Jake Odorizzi. I believe, especially on the road, he's been rough. Just making sure. Slightly worse. 4.07 ERA on the road, 3.99. So he sucks everywhere. He has been a little bit better as of late. He had a good start against Philadelphia their last time out, but that was in Atlanta. And Atlanta seems to be winning every single game that's being played in Atlanta right now. So I like the offense that we saw from Atlanta last night, which was none. I think Nola kind of shuts them down tonight. Not high on Jake Odorizzi. I know the Phillies don't win with Nola, but I'm going to take the Philly run line at plus 135. I like Philadelphia to get the job done tonight. I feel like I don't want to say they have more motivation because obviously the Braves are fighting for the division, a game and a half behind the Mets. Phillies are trying to hold off Milwaukee, which they're up 2.5 games on. Also, Philadelphia is trying to hold on to their first playoff berth since 2011. So I'm going after Philadelphia today. I'm grabbing them run line at plus money because if I'm going to fade the Braves, who have been absolutely on fire, I'm going to do it for plus money. So I'm going Philly. I'm going run line. I'm taking Nola. I'm fading Odorizzi. So Philadelphia in this one.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
There you go. I really think the Gators are a live dog. I don't think so. I just really like Richardson. I think it's worth a shot or worth a try. Nah. I know everybody loving Tennessee, but real, I don't think it's going to be easy as everyone thinks. I think Tennessee deserves to be a top 10.
A little much.
I think Tennessee deserves to be a top 10 team, and I don't think Florida deserves to be on the rankings. And that's it. So I'm going Tennessee, and I think they win by 21 plus. I would ladder Tennessee. I think they crush Florida, especially at home. Look at the Florida team. Look what they've done. Sure, they beat Utah. They lost to Kentucky and only won by 3 to South Florida. All of those games at home. Now they're going on the road. I don't like Florida. I don't think it's a good spot for them. Fade the odor. Dang right, fade the odor. Trent Odorizzi beat Philly last time. He has not beaten any team back-to-back next time he sees them. There you go.
Yeah.
Top play for today. They're all in the scroller. There's no best bet today. Phillies win and push on total runs. What do you mean push on total runs?
Is it a 9 or something?
Morning, bros. Morning, Victor. Bros, what's up? Super true. Wake Forest, maybe. I like Wake Forest this weekend. That I do.
That game makes. Yeah, I don't know about that game. I think that game's spot on with the line. I think that Clemson should be a 7-point favorite. That's where I had them.
Morning, occupancy. I just seen this morning and looked pretty good. Tampa Bay -1.5. I like the over in that game. 4-3, 5-2. I gotcha. I'll take that 5-2 in that game. I get it. I love Richardson as an NFL prospect. There you go. Game ends on 7. All right. You're on Clemson.
Yeah. I lean Clemson.
What was this game, Nick?
Yeah. We have Baltimore. They're at Houston in this one. Or Houston's at Baltimore in this one. Houston minus 140. Road favorites, total 7.5 in this game. This is a game that I'm going to be betting. I just want to figure out how I'm betting it. We have, let's take a look at the weather in this game in Birdland. 10-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right. 65 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Jose Urquidy is taking on Dean Kramer. We have Urquidy with a 5.10 ERA, a 1.30 whip the last 30 days, 8.7 strikeouts per 9, which is 23%, 2.7 walks per 9, a 296 BABIP, a 478 FIP, and a 3.96 SIERA. On the other side, Kramer has been pretty good. 2.83 ERA, 1.23 whip, 5.14 walks per 9, strikeouts per 9, 14%, 2.83 walks per 9, a 284 BABIP, a 337 FIP, and a 4.85 SIERA. Honestly, I think he may be the best pitcher that this Baltimore Orioles team has on their staff, other than maybe Kyle Bradish has come up and become one of those top starters as well. Taking a look where the money is coming in on this game here, we have, if I can find it, it's a pain in the ass that they did this. Oh, wow, it's a top bet game of the day so far. 74% of the tickets and 96% of the cash is coming in on Houston, and this line's gone from 150 down to 140. 7.5 to 7.5, even though 90% of the tickets and 86% of the cash is on the over. I'm going to be playing the Orioles in this game. The question is, and looking at the stats, made it pretty easy here, actually. It's an Orioles first 5 play. This Houston bullpen is still absolutely insane. Looking at their numbers the last 14 days, they have one of the best FIPS and one of the best SIERAs in baseball. So that made this pretty simple on what I want to target for this game, and that's only the first 5, not the full game. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take the Baltimore Orioles first 5 money line at plus 120 here.
I'm just going to take Baltimore straight up. I like Kramer. I'm going to back Kramer pretty much every start that I see him, and I think that's fair. And I've been backing him, and he's been making me some money. Let's see, what has he really been doing? His past bunch of starts. They've only won 7 out of his last 10 starts and 6 out of his last 7. So he's been really solid. He's been a very profitable pitcher. I believe he's got to be top 10 for most profitable pitchers in baseball. With him, we kind of saw him get dropped down to the number 3. Number 3 behind Graham Ashcraft, who hasn't pitched in a while, and Martin Perez. And then you got Kramer, and you got Bradish, and then Quantrill. I'm going to continue to back Dean Kramer and just go after it. So I'll go ahead and grab Kramer and the Baltimore Orioles money line today.
Yeah, I like it. I like the Orioles an awful lot. They're one of the 3 teams with full line value. We already went over the Reds. We got the Orioles. I bet 2 of them. I'm probably not betting the 3rd one, though.
That's fair. Back to the chat. Baltimore money line. Baltimore first 5. Yep, and I just put Baltimore up on the site. Last day for baseball till Monday. No baseball betting anymore on weekends. We'll see with that.
I have a lot of college football I want to bet, so I'm going to probably be the same there.
We'll see when it comes to it. I might still have a couple of baseball plays. So Syracuse stays undefeated. Yes. Yes, they do. Yeah, they do, and they win by margin. Give me Virginia tonight. Syracuse was lucky to win last week. Virginia is garbage. Have you watched Virginia?
I'm not betting that game. I'm not betting that game. I think 10 points is right, but it could be too much.
Virginia this year, week 1, win against Richmond. Cool. Good job. Week 2, they scored 3 points against Illinois. Illinois is not a good team. Sure, they're 3-1, 4-1, or whatever. They've played garbage, and they barely beat Old Dominion, which we've seen Old Dominion live. They're not a good team. They won by 2 in that game as 9-point favorites. No, Syracuse wins this one, and it's a rout. JMU +7 tomorrow is my Saturday biggest bet. Yeah,
I like JMU. I like JMU an awful lot. I think they win outright.
I don't know about that one. Good morning, fellas. Hope everyone hits, unless you bet against Tampa. I'm on the over in Tampa today.
I'm not on
Plus
that.
money for Kramer strikeouts over 3.5. Sign me up. Especially when we saw Bradish get 10 last night. Yeah, sign me up. Off the Syracuse game, Virginia's ass. Syracuse stresses me out. I'll definitely be watching that game, and I'll have Cuse minus 9.5 ticket. So, all right, Nick, we get to this game, which we just got a team that clinched. So,
oh yeah, the Yankees clinched last night, but not the division. They only clinched the what do you call it? They only clinched a playoff spot, but still, they are minus 220 favorites against the Boston Red Sox. Total 7.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the weather here in New York. 14-mile-an-hour winds, 58 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Rich Hill and Garrett Cole. Rich Hill with a 4.74 ERA, 1.46 WHIP, 9.85 strikeouts per nine, which is 25%, 3.28 walks per nine, a 3.66 BABIP, a 2.66 FIP, and a 3.76 ERA. On the other side, Garrett Cole, he's been good. 3.38 ERA, 1 WHIP, 13.22 strikeouts per nine, which is 37%, 2.81 walks per nine, a 2.22 BABIP, a 4.36 FIP, and a 2.57 SIERA. Looking at where the money's coming in on this game, 90% of the tickets, 95% of the cash coming in on the Yankees. This line's moved up 10 cents, so that makes sense. We have 60% of the tickets are on the over, but 59% of the cash is on the under. The line's moved down half a run, so once again, that makes sense. Looking at my projected line for this game, I have this at Yankees around a minus one. Where is it? Minus 180, minus 190-ish. So there's not any line value on this game. I am looking towards the home team in this game, though. Looking towards the Yankees a little bit, taking them on the run line. After last night, I think Garrett Cole comes out here and pitches well. Also, 7.5 feels a little low for a Yankee Red Sox game, but it is 57 degrees. And one thing you'll start to see is when these temperatures start getting lower, so do the totals. I think the Yankees come out here and they play pretty well. I'm going to take them here minus 1.5. It's a minus 113. I'm cool with that. I'm going to take the Yankee run line today.
Yeah, the only problem is that Boston hits well against Garrett Cole, which is my only concern if you're going after the Yankees today. I would lean more towards the over, just because I think that the Red Sox can get a couple runs against Garrett Cole, which the last time that these two teams played with Garrett Cole pitching, 7-6 in 10 innings. And 4 earned runs, 4 hits, 10 strikeouts in 6 innings against the Boston Red Sox for Garrett Cole. So Garrett Cole is not good against the Red Sox. Multiple games this year, he's pitched against them 4 times, and he's allowed at least 3 earned runs in 3 out of the 4. This is an over spot if I'm going after anything in this game, but I'm just gonna lay off this one. Yankees could come out a little flat. I don't know what they did in terms of celebrations last night.
Probably not much.
Yeah, probably not much, but I feel like this could be a flat spot. So I'd actually lean towards the Red Sox, but I can't back Dick Mountain right now just because he's been really rough. So that's why I would lean towards
more of a fade of him too.
Over 7.5. It would be the play in this game if I'm going after anything. I was on Purdue last week against Syracuse. Maybe it's vengeance, but I want them to lose. No, I like Hughes. 7.5 is too low. At least 9 runs in this game. I agree. I would go towards an over. What's up, dudes? Keep killing it. I only looked at college football today. May take the Reds nerfy. There you go. Hey, Tate, I'm pretty happy about this one. I cashed the under in that Illinois game. Illinois Chattanooga. Let's get it. Anyways, over 7.5. Yes. Hill is a can. I might try Judge home run prop till he gets 61, but I'm 0-3 on that prop this year.
I don't know about that.
Rizzo home run against the lefty. I don't know if I can do that.
I don't know about that.
I can't do Rizzo home run against the lefty. Both teams to score 3 runs. I think that's definitely possible. We'll move on to another AL East divisional game.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay Rays are hosting the Toronto Blue Jays in this one here. The Rays are minus 140 home favorites, total 7 in this game. It's going to be Mitch White, I believe, pitching this one.
Yes.
Against Jeffrey Springs. Let's get right into that pitching matchup. We are in Tampa, so we don't have to worry about weather. Mitch White, he's been in the minors, and he hasn't pitched much. I can't really go too much off of his stats.
Last time he pitched was on the 13th of September.
Yeah, so he doesn't look good. Yeah. But Jeffrey Springs on the other side, 2.25 ERA, 1.16 whip, 9.84 strikeouts per 9, which is 26%, 2.81 walks per 9, a 282 BABIP, a 317 FIP, and a 3.61 Sierra. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game here, Tampa Bay and Toronto. This is the lowest bet game of the day, and there's not even many tickets on it. So I can't really go too much off of this one here. I kind of feel like the play probably is Tampa Bay. I do have this game only at a minus 120. So that was not a spot I particularly want to get involved with. I would lean Tampa if I had to get to a spot in this game, but this one was a pass for me.
Yeah, I'm on the over. I don't trust Mitch White, and I do think that Toronto can put up some runs. We just saw a bunch of runs last night from Tampa. So, hey, after Tampa scored 2 in the entire Houston series, of course they go and score 10 last night when I bet Toronto.
I could tell that early with how way Berrios looked.
Yeah, good job, Nick. I'm on the over. Mitch White's going to get hit again because he's not a good pitcher. Jeffrey Springs is going to get tagged up by Toronto a little bit. Go ahead, over 7.5 for me. Or over 7, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Back to the comments. Damn Reds didn't suck. Didn't hit the over 7.5 yesterday. Only lose on my 5-team parlay. Yikes. Rays run line. I could see it. Tampa Bay run line. Sure. Mitch is a dumpster fire. Yeah. Happy for you. I needed 1 freaking touchdown, 500 yards of offense, and couldn't score 14 points total in the second half. Whatever, it's a new day. Gotta love it. All of his starts, losses were run line losses. There you go. Tampa Bay, first 5, -0.5, plus 105. Sign me up. I don't hate it. Tampa Bay can get 7 alone. I'm all right with that. Q spread. Sure. Under an Air Force and Boise State spread. I like the Q spread. Under an Air Force. Who do they get this week? Air Force is against Nevada. Yeah, sure, why not? And Boise State spread. That's fine.
I love Boise State today. That was my only bet for college football is laying the points with Boise.
Parlay piece, Isaac Paradis over a half a hit. I don't hate it. We got what you mean, Tate. We got you. I understand, Tate. Yeah. Let's go to this game.
Yeah. This one's kind of interesting. We have the Rangers as minus 130 favorites against the Cleveland Guardians here, total 7.5. Right to the pitching matchup here. And it's because we have Cody Norris and John Gray. Morris with a 2.30 ERA, 1.53 whip, 8.62 strikeouts per 9, which is 22%. 5.17 walks per 9, a 293 BABIP, but 5.41 FIP and a 4.80 Sierra. Should get hit up pretty hard. On the other side, John Gray with a 3.38 ERA, a 0.75 whip, 10.13 strikeouts per 9, which is 31%. 1.13 walks per 9, a 278 BABIP, a 161 FIP, and a 2.22 Sierra. Let's take a look where the money is coming in on this game here. I'm assuming this is going to be a lower bet game. Oh, it's about the middle of the pack. 74% of the tickets are on the Guardians, but 54% of the tickets are on the Guardians, but 74% of the cash is on these Rangers. 87% of the tickets and 100% of the cash is on the under. I don't know how much you can read into that. It has dropped half a run, though. So that is something to look at here. Let's see what the projected line for this game was. It's Texas minus 133. So this is about right. Let's take a look at what we can get for this game, because I'm kind of interested in the Texas Rangers in this spot. It's a minus 124 for the full game. It's a minus 135 for the first 5. I'm kind of interested in the Rangers' first 5, just trying to target Morris and hope that the Rangers hit Morris a little bit here, because I do think that the Guardians have the bullpen advantage for sure. But I think that the Rangers' first 5 is a decent look in this game. I'm going to lean that way for right now. I might add this a little later, but it feels like a Rangers' first 5 spot for me, especially considering the Guardians are coming in off of a sweep against their rival in the White Sox to basically lock up that division.
Yes and no. I would lean towards Cleveland at plus money, and the only reason why I would say that is because they still haven't clinched that division yet. I don't think they're going to rest until that division is done. Their lucky number is 6. Hey, 3 wins, 3 White Sox losses, and you're good to go. But when it comes to it, I didn't go after this game just because it is a weird line. I don't know why. If anything, if you're going after Texas, take the run line. Go big money and grab it at plus 175. Go Texas run line. Because I do see the letdown spot. Cody Martin has not particularly been good, but he's only pitched. He has been good, but yeah, he's only pitched 15 and 2/3 innings, but he has been good. He's only allowed 4 runs in that stretch, so we'll see. But this is just not something I'm going to go after. So this one will be a complete pass for me.
I'm going to take it here. I'm going to take the Rangers first 5 money line here at minus 135. I like that spot.
Okay, that's fine.
John Gray's been one of their best pitchers too.
He speaks Lex and Tate. Yes, I do. Cleveland under. I could see an under. I kind of do like Cuse today as well. Yes to Cuse. Staying away from Cleveland, Texas. That is completely fair. Fading the White Sox. I understand that at this point. That's got to be that I understand. What up, Earle Bros? I hit the like button. Appreciate it, Richie. Whenever they play next, rest of the season. That is 100% fair. They play against the Detroit Tigers today. So there you go. We'll roll into this next one now, Nick.
Yeah, the Colorado Rockies are hosting the San Diego Padres in this one here. The Padres are minus 155. Road favorites, total of 11 this game. The Padres have been playing a lot better as of late, but they have a fade pitcher, I think, on the mound today. Let's take a look at the weather here in Denver. 8-mile-an-hour winds, 82 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Ryan Feltner and Sean Manaea. Manaea has not been great. 7.17 ERA, 1.36 whip, 7.17 strikeouts per 9, which is 19%. 0.42 walks per 9, so he doesn't walk many batters, but a 3.13 BABIP, a 5.92 FIB, and a 4.11 SIERA. On the other side, Feltner with a 6.46 ERA, a 1.56 whip, 8.75 strikeouts per 9, which is 22%. 4.18 walks per 9, a 3.33 BABIP, a 5.01 FIP, and a 4.39 SIERA. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game here. As we have 88% of the tickets and 97% of the cash coming in on the Padres. And this line has moved 10 cents towards the Padres. 62% of the tickets are on the over. 55% of the cash is on the under. And this line's moved from 11.5 down to an 11. So that makes sense. I kind of want to bet this game, though. That's where I would lean, because I think Manaea gets hit a little bit. And I think Ryan Feltner can get hit a little bit here, too. So for me, it's a lean towards the over. I'm not backing the Padres at the moment. I did one game against the Cardinals where they ended up they lost the last game. They almost swept the Cardinals. So this Padres team has been playing a little bit better as of late, which is encouraging. But for me, this is an over or pass spot, and I'm going to just lay off this game. I don't see enough to go after it.
I kind of want to go after the over, but it's dropped from 11.5 to 11. I think Feltner gets hit. We're in Colorado. I think that Manaea gets hit. Normally, we would say, well, Colorado doesn't care. How about Colorado playing spoiler? Try their best to help drop San Diego out of the playoffs. Granted, San Diego is, I believe, a game up on Philly, a half game up on Philly. So, and meaning they're only 3 games up on Milwaukee. So, all of a sudden, if San Diego and Philadelphia start losing, Milwaukee works their way in. But Colorado could be trying to play spoiler today. Am I taking that angle and betting it? No. I'm not really too interested in going after it. Kind of a lighter card for me for baseball today. I see no reason to bet a bunch of these games, and this one's no exception.
That's fair.
Let's see. Boise State under. Sure, why not? Like an adult. There you go. VTech screwed me last night. Hey, Virginia Tech did exactly what they normally do. They don't score. Manaea has been a disaster. Yeah,
Yes,
he has. Under 11 in Colorado. I could see that. Yep, Tigers run line plus 260. Oof. Good luck. Have fun with that, Joe. Under 6 runs, first 5. I could see that. I think you're right, Joe. Yeah, it's got to be Tigers or nothing. But we got to look into that game a little bit. Yo. Top of it, ladies and gents. Another blessed day for the bankrolls of all. Let's get it. One thing I like about the Tigers that they always try hard. I got Miggy back in the lineup a few days ago. There you go. Wake up around 4 a.m. Got some FIBA and rugby. I'm going to take my wins into the sun and just bet Nerfies for baseball. I woke up around 7 a.m. and was watching Counter-Strike, so I got you. I watched my Wake Up in Cash for Cloud9 cash. I've seen now Eternal Fire ruin my minus 4.5 by losing straight up. So that's been great. But we'll move on. We got 4 more baseball games and then a fake football game, Nick.
Oh, fake football game? Come on, man. White Sox are minus 165 home favorites, a total of 7 in this game. Let's take a look at the weather in this matchup here, seeing if we're going to get anything crazy. 8-mile-an-hour wind blowing in, 63 degrees, 5% chance of rain. We have Eduardo Rodriguez taking on Lucas Giolito. Rodriguez with a 4.32 ERA, 1.32 whip, 6.75 strikeouts per 9, which is 18%. 2.97 walks per 9, a 283 BABIP, a 464 FIP, and a 4.59 SIERA. On the other side, Lucas Giolito with a 3.95 ERA, 1.32 WHIP, 8.56 strikeouts per 9, which is 23%. 3.62 walks per 9, a 284 BABIP, a 432 FIP, and a 4.14 SIERA. On the other, let's take a look where the money is coming in on this game. 71% of the tickets, 70% of the cash coming in on the White Sox. This line's gone from 175 down to 170. 82% of the tickets are on the over, but 85% of the cash is on the under. And this line's gone from 7.5 down to 7. So this line has moved the right way according to where all the money's coming in. But this line has not moved the right way as the side, which is kind of making this a little tricky. I feel like Detroit's the luck in this game. Let's take a look at my projected line with this one. It is a minus 136 for the White Sox. So there is slight line value with the Detroit Tigers. Not full line value, just slight line value. Because they're supposed to be plus 136. And oh, wow. That actually just moved into that full line value range of over 20 cents plus. They're at plus 156 now. I'm kind of interested in them here. Taking them first 5. I still don't trust this Tigers team full game. Plus 140 for the first 5 money line, though. is calling my name a little bit here for the Tigers. I'm going to lean that way. I might get to it later. Right now it's a pass, but it's going to be a lean towards them.
Yeah, no, I just didn't go after this game. When you look at it, should you go after? I feel like this is a Tigers or nothing spot. Eduardo Rodriguez has just been up and down all year. Just not a pitcher I want to go in back. White Sox coming off getting swept. That was kind of like the nail in their coffin to their season. Just absolutely rough to see that. When it comes to it, I don't want to back Lucas Giolito. I don't think it's a good spot for him. It would be a lean towards Detroit, but nothing for us getting it.
Yeah. I'm leaning towards Detroit. I don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger on that now.
So. Correct. Morning, gents. Baseball killed me yesterday. It was all right. Yesterday. My Steelers hurt me last night. Might be one of those years for us. I didn't think Pittsburgh was going to be good to begin the year. And then you guys get the Jets next year. Good luck. All right, next week.
That should be a win
for the Jets. That's be a W for the Jets. I need to hit a few thousand this college Saturday. My stupid friend hit 3,500 yesterday on college. Nice. Also, Japanese baseball paid well this morning. A lot of unders, only one over. There you go. Lucas Skywalker recorded outs under 17.5. Lucas Skywalker. Giolito. Mason Rudolph should have started. Kenny Pickett should have started, right?
If they start Kenny Pickett, they're admitting they're going 4-13 this year.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Oh, yeah, Coastal was juicy too. There you go.
Yeah.
We got three games left.
Yeah. San Francisco minus 155 favorites on the road here against Arizona. I was all over San Fran yesterday. They're 155 road favorites, actually up to, oh no, that's the first five. I was going to say up to 165, but now that's their first five number. Total of, as I clicked off of it, total of 8 in this game. Go right to the pitching matchup, seeing that we are in Arizona. Carlos Rendon and Tommy Henry. Rendon with a 2.63 ERA, 0.99 WHIP, 13.5 strikeouts per nine, which is 39%, 2.63 walks per nine, a 3.15 BABIP, a 1.94 FIP, and a 2.33 SIERA. On the other side, Henry with an 8.78 ERA, 2.03 WHIP, 6.08 strikeouts per nine, which is 14%, 5.4 walks per nine, a 3.56 BABIP, a 671 FIP, and a 5.63 SIERA. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game. San Fran and Arizona. Not many tickets here. Not enough to really get much of a sample size. So I can't really read those off. For me, let's take a look at my projected line for this game real quick. It is San Fran minus 182. Wow. So there's pretty decent line value here with the Giants in this. I might look to taking their run line. Let's see what their run line is. I'm probably going to put out a community post with extra plays later of a couple ones. I'm just looking at a couple more things before I go ahead and bet them. And I think that the Giants minus 1.5 and minus 102 is probably going to make that card. I think they take care of business against the Diamondbacks in this game. So I'm going to lean towards the Giants run line here. A couple more things I want to look at before I go ahead and pull the trigger on it. But that's where I'm leaning here.
I want zero to do with this game. Once again, the Giants, as much as we want to call them eliminated, they've won 4 straight. They're still 9.5 games back for the wild card and an elimination number of 4. So they're pretty much eliminated. And Arizona was officially eliminated last night with that Mookie Betts walk-off. So they're done as well. I will say, good season for Arizona. Even though they're 11 games under 500, as weird as that sounds, it was a good season for Arizona. That being said, they're obviously done for the year. This is a game I want zero to do with. This one will be a complete pass. I almost took Giants yesterday. May try to go back to them to the well. Good luck. Under first 5, San Fran. Fair. Nerfy on the Giants game. Good luck. A ton of small favorites in the NFL this week. I love this week's card. Yeah, I like it too. My friend ticket yesterday was Coastal, West Virginia, and Browns money line. There you go. They still need to earn the paycheck and seats fans paid for. Yes, but I don't really care. The teams don't care. I don't care. They're eliminated. Why would I mean? Sure, yeah, play for the fans.
They're fighting for jobs for next year. I don't mind some of these bum fights.
That's great.
They need to find an edge in them.
I want nothing to do with this one. If I'm going after anything, it's San Fran run line just because Carlos Rendon's on the mound. Only reason why.
Yeah.
We'll go to this game though, Nick.
Yeah, this one's probably one I'm going to watch as a fan. The New York Mets are minus 215 on the road against the Athletics. Total of 7 in this game. Let's take a look at the weather in this game. We have 6-mile-an-hour wind blowing out, 73 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Chris Bassett makes his return to Oakland against Cole Irvin. Bassett with a 3.60 ERA, 1.20 whip, 7.5 strikeouts per 9, which is 21%, 2.7 walks per 9, a 3.01 BABIP, a 3.41 FIP, and a 4.07 SIERA. On the other side, Cole Irvin with a 5.81 ERA, a 1.26 whip, 7.84 strikeouts per 9, which is 21%, 2.03 walks per 9, a 3.07 BABIP, 43 FIP, and a 4.02 SIERA. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game here for the Mets and the Athletics. We have how is this game? I don't see ticket numbers for this one. That's because it's an interleague game, and this is the only interleague game on the slate. There we go. 82% of the tickets and 96% of the cash coming on the Mets. Yet this line has gone down from 240 to 215. That's a little worrisome. It's 95% of the tickets, 95% of the cash is on the over, and no movement there. I'll watch this as a fan. This is a pass for me. I'm not interested in betting it. There is full line value with the Oakland Athletics in this game, according to Fangraphs. So that's another thing to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, no. I grabbed the Mets run line last night at minus 110. It's at 120 now. Or I grabbed it at 115 whatever it was last night. The best I can get is 119 on the run line now, which I wouldn't hate doing. That's kind of like the absolute max of my juice. But these are must-win games for the Mets in Oakland. That it's just like a staple type of deal. I will say it's a little bit. The one thing I don't like about it is the fact that they're facing Cole Irvin, which is a lefty. Which the Mets have historically struggled against lefties. But I think the Mets will come into this one. They need to at least take 2 out of 3. They need to sweep. So I think the Mets come into this one, and I think they do sweep. I think they win all games by run lines and just completely take care of business against Oakland. I would lean towards an over in this game as well. I could see the Mets putting up an over by themselves just because of how bad this Oakland team is and how bad the bullpen is. Now, Chris Bassett is pitching for the Mets today, which he's making his return back to Oakland. And if there's a team that can hit him, maybe it's Oakland, but I would lean towards an over. I grabbed the Mets last night at minus 110 on the run line.
All right, fair. Yeah.
There you go. Ravens, Raiders, 49ers, and the Bears. All small faves, all on the money line, plus 850.
I only like the Bears out of those 4, to be completely honest. I like the Patriots. I lean Titans. I like the Broncos, and I like the Bears.
I like the Niners, part of that. Other than that, I really can't go after most of those. A's are a sneaky team, sure. The over, I could see that. Race to 4, Mets, 135, sure. A's, first 5, I could see it. 3-leg parlay, college football, Air Force minus 24, Cuse minus 9.5, and Boise State minus 16 plus 614. I don't hate it. I do not hate that. New York parlay. Careful because the Yankees just clinched yesterday, but I don't hate it. Bears minus 9.5 plus 250, double digit win at home.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Give me the Bears there. I'll probably be on the money line.
I can't do it. Last baseball game of the day, Nick.
Yeah, we have the LA Dodgers. They're minus 175 home favorites, total of 8 in this game. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup for this one here, or the weather for this one here first. 5-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 79 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Andrew Heaney, Jose Quintana, your pitching matchup here. Finally, the Cardinals scored some runs yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I think they were shut out for 2 straight games or 3 straight games and scored 1 the previous one before that. Quintana, 2.32 ERA, 1.26 whip, 5.52 walks, strikeouts per 9, which is 15%. 2.03 walks per 9, a 320 BABIP, a 266 FIP, and a 4.19 Sierra. On the other side, Heaney with a 3.91 ERA, 1.07 whip, 14.21 strikeouts per 9, which is 38%. 1.78 walks per 9, a 280 BABIP, a 5 FIP, and a 2.15 Sierra. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game here. And we have 60% of the tickets, 70% of the cash coming in on the Dodgers. This line's gone from 175 down to 158. We have 67% of the tickets are on the over. 98% of the cash is on the over. And this line's gone from 8.5 down to an 8. So a little bit of a reverse line movement towards the Cardinals and a little bit of reverse line movement towards the under in this game here. I kind of want to back the Cardinals in this game a little bit here. The Dodgers have proven they really don't care lately. And I think the Cardinals might have a pitching advantage in this one here. So I lean Cardinals in this spot. Am I going to bet it? No. I lean first 5 under in this spot as well. There's a couple spots I'm looking to potentially bet. These are just not one of them.
That's fair. I was looking towards the Cardinals, and the Dodgers won yesterday because they wanted to. At the end of the game, they're like, should we win this game? And they went, all right, we'll win this game. And then they end up coming back and winning the game. So kind of just they won because they wanted to. I can go after the Cardinals today. Cardinals have something to play for still. They have a lucky number of 5 to clinch the division. So they know they're right there, almost clinched. And they could definitely do it. That would be cool if they did it against the Dodgers. They're not going to because that would require them to pretty much sweep the Dodgers. But I can go after a little bit of St. Louis today. Lean that way. Am I going after it? We'll see. I'm not entirely sure yet because I didn't know the pitching matchup until recent. So that was not one that was out last night. Texans minus 3.5.
No.
Get it. You serious, bro? Morning, gentlemen. Morning. Dodgers should progress after looking putrid against Arizona.
Do they care, though?
They don't care. I got Texans winning. That's fair. Bears lead the NFC North at 2-1 after week 3. Absolutely perfect setup to disappoint all Bears fans. Dude, stop.
Yep.
Stop it. If anyone knows how to take it on people, it's the Browns. Lost my teaser plays and alternate unders.
Yeah, I had the under 40. So, yeah, I lost the push on that.
All right, Nick, I'll let you go over your football. Hamilton, Montreal. Montreal's a 2-point favorite. 51.5 is the total. Some Canadian football action. Let's get it.
Yeah. So every single week, I feel like I've bet this play for like 6 or 7 weeks straight, and I've yet to lose a play. The worst I've done is push on this. Give me the Ticats first half, +1. This is a Ticats team that's 4-9 overall, but I believe they're like 8-5, or no, like 9-4 in the first half. Last week they absolutely crushed Winnipeg, and that was a very impressive win for them. And I think that they can use that momentum into this week where potentially they can flirt with passing Montreal. And this Hamilton team is not dead yet for the playoffs, even at 4-9. That Eastern division is so weak that I think that this is a spot where we could see Hamilton come out strong. Also, one thing I've noticed with Hamilton is they've been going over an awful lot, over in 5 of their last 6 games. 51.5. I took the over 51.5 in this game here, too. Both these teams are overtrending teams. Last 3 and 3 of the last 5 for Montreal. I've also gone over as well. I think that this is a high-scoring back-and-forth game. Give me the Hamilton Tiger Cats in the first half at +1 at -110, and give me the full game over 51.5 here as well.
Have fun with that. See ya, Gil. Air Force -24 in the under. That is a tightrope, and good luck to you. What's the total in this one? 48.5. So you're saying that they're going to win like 31-0. All right. Good luck to you. You're right. Motivational angles. Yes. Motivationals. Baltimore, money line and -1.5. Again, especially with your favorite pitcher, Kramer. I love Kramer. He's been phenomenal all year. So, yes, Kramer. Morning/afternoon, guys. Morning, Dad. I'll be over after Higgs' show today. So just figure I'll let you know. My Braves killed me last night. Yeah, I know. It was fantastic to see. Go Phillies. What Tiger Cats team total?
I don't know. My book doesn't offer team totals on CFL.
Fair enough. Did you guys have talk about USC and Oregon State betting lines? I really like Oregon State. I want to take them plus the points, and I want to take them on the money line.
I want nothing to do with that game. I can see USC blowing them out, and I can see Oregon State winning straight up. I think that line's about right.
There you go. Let's get Earle Sr. as a guest today. It's all right. It's all right. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and pay some bills, go over, recap, all that good stuff. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, picks and parlays, premium plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarlSportsBets.com website. It's all linked down below. Make sure you guys check out Caesars Sportsbook, which is the official sponsor of Game Time Decision and Earle Sports Bets. $1,250 risk-free bet when you sign up. Also, 1,000 reward credits, 1,000 tier credits, all in the app. They'll let you know exactly what that's good for. Either use the link in the description below, or when you download the Caesars Sportsbook app, use GTD Full when you sign up, and you can get all these rewards as well. Final thing, SeatGeek. If you're getting your concert tickets, sporting event tickets, all that stuff, use SeatGeek. ESPN checkout, $20 off your first purchase. Lighter card for me today. I like the Phillies run line, Baltimore money line, Toronto game over, Mets run line, and I like the Cuse -9.5.
Yeah, a little bit of a lighter card for me here at the moment. I'm on the Reds first 5 at +135. I'm on the Orioles first 5 at +120. I'm on the Yankees run line at -113. I'm on the Rangers first 5 money line at -135. I might look to add the Tigers money line and the Giants run line. Those are two I'm definitely looking at here. And then for football, I'm on Boise State laying the points, 16 points. I think this is a 28-point game. Ticats +1 first half and the over 51.5 as well.
There you go. Syracuse, Virginia, Syracuse. Tampa Bay run line, go for it. I like the over. Oregon Ducks. Who does Oregon get?
Oregon gets
Washington State, and they're only 6.5-point favorites. That's a Washington State spot for me, if I'm going after anything, to be honest. A little Falcons talk. They should be 2-0. Had a terrible fourth quarter losses, afternoon games in Seattle. I think Falcons get their first win. I don't.
No.
I think the Falcons are awful.
Yeah.
Taking another shot at App State with GMU tomorrow. Also, UNC against Notre Dame. I do like.
I like Notre Dame. I like Notre Dame an awful lot.
I think Notre Dame is awful. Troy money line. Who does Troy get? Marshall. I don't hate it. All right, Nick. Go ahead. Wrap it up for today.
Yeah, that's going to just about do it for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. Turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one. I want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Good luck today.
See you guys.